Y'all ain't better chill out. She gonna kick you out. Go get away. Man, I ain't no, she ain't gonna give me no key, bro. I don't care. I don't need it on my own. So you ain't got no room key at all? No, no, she not gonna give me one because you want it. Now, lady going to mama, she called mama. Mama said, the lady said, mama said, hell no. The lady said that you gonna have to wait till mama get back. Mama said she got a charger in the car. Right. She got a whole fucking charger right there.
Aye, aye, aye. You know what's coming, man. You got one more in front of you, Key. You got Ty, and then you, and then user, and then Mario. Ah. This Smash Mouth football, man. I don't know if y'all know about that because you know Chiefs didn't reinvented them, but you know this is what it is, man. This is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, man. Y'all got opponents in the chat. Keith said who's next? What's up?
You better go go in there. Fuck, I'm finna do all that, but I'm not finna do it. Go crazy off that shit, bitch. No, bitch. Like, what the fuck? You know, fuck, bitch. Who say it, bitch? Hope your mama died, bitch. Fuck. So somebody care about that shit. She ain't fucking moron. Shut the fucking door. Don't get too far. Hitting that motherfucker board. Using somebody else fucking phone. You fucked up. Yes. About being in that hotel, bitch. When I came there, bitch, I knew what was right. When I came to this bitch, you know I tell them like, when I came to this bitch, man, I ain't worried about that shit, man. Talk about a dick, bitch. Oh, stand for order. My life could have been fucking together. But get what? My life could have been fucking together. Yes. Yes, I wouldn't have got it from that lady's not cooking. Bitch, you ready? Bitch, you ready? Rush it up. Bitch. Fuck on my dick. I don't give no fucks, motherfucker. I don't give no fucks, motherfucker. The fuck who it is, bitch? The fuck? Oh yeah, man. I know y'all ass will get too far. I just know your ass will get too far. I just know your ass will get too far. Been on this bitch, man. I just know something on this bitch, man. Well, I was gonna tell you, man. He was dead. They said that nigga got 10, man. That nigga somebody, son. And that nigga somebody. Don't get too far. That nigga somebody, son. Who the fuck he was going with? Nah, if he was there, he a grandma, boy. Man. I don't even want to speak on it. Let's just go ahead, boy. I like what Benny got to goddamn 8th grade. That nigga was not playing, boy. Yeah, kill, boy. Shit scared, but everybody was on that day. People like Brett, man, you stay a day, man. I ain't gonna kill you, man. I fuck with you. Won't go ride me and everything, man. I ain't even want to kill you, man. That's how you say it. Come here, that's what I'm saying. I'm bad, man.
two, 2, 3s out there, motherfucker. Me got me a Glock. You know Glock with two. Fuck you talking about? Out there, motherfucker. Scary shit. I ain't no kid in that. Let her look at it. I don't know that. I don't know that. I ain't doing it.
Damn, send it first type shit. But it's definitely an order to it, you know. Y'all see the EA? At me. At me. Let's go. 1-0. Or I guess 2, you should say. Negro blocks.
Let me sit before I get my phone a little bit.
I love that name. That name's so damn funny. Hey, what's up, though? Y'all gonna play? Showtime with this talking. Talking big. Talking real big.
Oh, Jay.
Okay, come on, LOL. Oh, wait, hold on. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Key? Key? Let's go, Key. Everybody else slacking around. We gonna play, man.
I want to be all day. I want to be all day. Boy. Hey.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. think the fans are ready for this one. The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback extends the play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Now improvising. Unloads it left. A strike downfield.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't hear yourself. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, 1st down. Miller with the ball. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Really good looking run. You think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Milroe. Firing to the right, complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for a huge play. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
And it's picked off, bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Minnesota, Oregon, 7. Alabama, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Defense playing a bail technique. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It is good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Ducks want to move quickly. To the ground to try to move the chains. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's James. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They're trying to get to it. Find space on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's Ferguson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Ducks! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. Buys a little extra time. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Comes out throwing on first down. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack a...
Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He makes the connection.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Gets it out fast. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. A jet sweep pass. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 28, Alabama.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Coming after it. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Fires one high and deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Makes his connection. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
back to the air one more time. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he makes the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to find his man on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He'll start this drive firing. Feeling some heat. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Ducks in the hurry up. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He fires one deep over the middle. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.